Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Double Dose of Case. I'm Caduce.
I'm Kid.
And guys, we're going to be doing a quick review on the Netflix documentary called Our Father. We'll be right back. Leia was over there jamming to our music, y'all. So, anyways, guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for your support. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We are talking about Our Father. The Netflix documentary is about Dr. Donald Klein and his 94 and counting children.
Yeah, it's sick.
It's so gross. So, Dr. Donald Klein was a fertility doctor in Indiana in the 70s and 80s, right?
Something like that.
Yeah. And he was like the first doctor to use live sperm for insemination. Mm-hmm. So he was very popular and had a great success rate. It comes to find out that he's inseminating women with his own specimen. Which y'all know that. That's nasty. This dude is literally and he totally got away with it too. Let me just add.
No federal charges have been brought on him.
No.
Or, get this, there is 44 other doctors who has done the same thing, just not on Klein's level, and none of them has been prosecuted.
Because there's no federal law against what they're doing.
And it's sick, because how isn't it that you put in a woman unknowingly that it's yours?
Right.
Not a crime.
Ew, she said calm.
That's what is my bad.
Gross. Specimen.
Ew, I forgot we were live.
So anyways, if you go and watch we're not going to go through all the siblings, but there's lots on there. You can definitely check it out, guys.
On Netflix.
On Netflix. We just wanted to do a quick review. So the main sibling is Jacoba. She wants to find out. She knows she's inseminated because she asks her mom, like, am I adopted? Mm-hmm. She's like blonde hair, blue eyes, and the rest of her family is not. And her mom finally tells her when she's 10 years old. So when she got older and DNA test came out, she used 23andMe and did a DNA test. And she found out that she had 9 siblings already, which was weird because the doctor's office was only supposed to use the specimen 3 times. So she was like, what's going on? So once she starts reaching out to her siblings, they all start to get curious, like, who is this guy that they keep using?
Right.
There's his specimen. Like, why did they keep using his? Because they're getting more and more siblings. And as they're finding out, they're like joking, like, oh, maybe it's the doctor.
And they were right. Oh my gosh.
And they were totally right. It was actually the doctor who was doing it.
Sick. Dr. Donald Klein.
Yeah.
You're sick.
He's great. And, like, the thing with him is, like, he tries to use God to justify
what he did. Always quoting Jeremiah 1:5.
With Jeremiah 1:5 is, before you were formed in your mother's womb, I knew you. Which that still doesn't even justify what you're doing.
What it sounds like he's using that to me is that he's pretty much throwing that in their face. That, I put my semen in your mother.
Yes, I knew. Exactly.
That's what he's saying. You narcissist.
Like, narcissist, he totally is. Like, he's crazy. So in the first meeting, he finally admits, because actually he admitted to his own children, which he has with his own wife. Right. He has like 4 kids.
I bet his wife didn't know he was doing that.
Oh, she definitely didn't know that. He admits to his own children that, yes, I did that. Mm-hmm. But he kept lying about how many it was.
He said, there's no more than 10.
And then he was like, there's no more than 15.
Dude.
And he just kept lying the entire time. And it come to find out, there's 94 and counting. Like, my opinion is that dude probably used, every woman he inseminated, he probably used his own sperm.
It's disgusting. And then, like, one of the siblings, Matt, which was number 17, his mom got inseminated like 15 times in the office by herself when it was just the doctor. And
so he was like going in the office, jacking off, then going and putting his sperm in this poor lady 15 times.
Right, and he was like, Matt was like, there's no way nobody knew in the office what was going on. And I agree.
I totally agree with him.
They're okay. They're denying it. Like they didn't know.
They are denying. They're totally. So there was one other resident doctor with him, and he denies it.
Right.
And then like the main nurse, she denied it too.
Of
like,
course.
He was such a good man, and he
yeah,
prayed. Somebody heard that. Oh, I was gonna say that name. That ninja. Somebody heard that ninja jacking off in his office.
I know.
Don't tell me.
At the beginning of the dang show, he was doing that, and I said, "What kind of crap is this?"
Literally, that is the beginning of the movie. Is
right.
They have like an actor reenacting it, but still,
I was like, "What kind of show is this?"
He's legit. Like somebody heard him doing that. I don't care if it was like another nurse or like a MA, like a medical assistant.
Right.
Somebody heard that he was in his office and was.
Somebody knew something, and I'm sorry, they are on denial. And the judge that like.
Did his case, he ends up getting in trouble because
Jacoba
files a complaint with the Attorney General saying that this man has inseminated all these women with his sperm, and they didn't consent to it, and he ends up lying to the Attorney General and saying, "No, I didn't,"
and that's why he got in trouble.
That's the reason why he got in trouble.
Not for putting his stuff in women without their consent, but he got in trouble for lying to the attorney.
Obstruction of justice. Yes, he got 2 counts of that.
Right.
Because he was lying. But they said they couldn't charge him with battery or rape because it wasn't actually against the law what he was doing.
And then at his trial, the siblings can come, but they couldn't tell their story.
Yeah, they weren't allowed. So Jacoba tried when she was on the stand. She tried, but they kept shutting her down. Right. And she said it was so weird because the judge felt so much sympathy for the doctor. And he had a personal witness that was a prosecuting attorney in another county, and he had all these character witnesses that were high up in the government.
Look, this is how I feel about it. They all stick together. I'm sorry. They all powerful people, and they probably all doing some grimy stuff underneath the table, and they stick together, and that's why he got off. That's how I feel.
And they thought that he was part of that, allegedly a part of Quiverful. What's Quiverful? It's a cult.
It isn't a cult for real, and it's a white one.
Yes.
No, nobody's racist.
You can look it up yourself.
It's a white race, and what they do is they believe that you should have so many children so they can stay in power.
Yeah, they want to build the Aryan race and get their children into government and lawyers and doctors so that they'll stay in power over the minorities. You can look that up. And the main scripture that they use for that cult is Jeremiah 1:5,
which I don't get why they even still use it.
I still don't get why that's used. I don't get it. First of all, and Jacoba's to the doctor, "You're not going to use my God," and I was like, "Yes, girl, yes. You're not going to use my God to justify what you're doing. You're the reason why people think we're all
Why do they always do that? Why is people who's crazy always want to use God?
Because that's what the devil did. If y'all didn't know, the devil did the same thing with Christ.
Look what they did. What was his name? Who in Jamestown? What was that pastor's name?
I don't know.
Who got all them people to drink that poison in the
Oh my gosh, I can't even remember what his name, but I know who we were talking about. It was in the 70s.
Yes, and all of them, that was an occult too. Yeah. And all of them did it. What was his name?
Jim Jones.
Jim
Jones, that's what it was, yeah.
I'm just like, how y'all believe in this stuff?
Because
y'all don't read the Bible, that's why.
Right, you don't read it, that's why.
That's crazy.
But anyways, that's besides the
point, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, definitely you can look up Quiverful and what that is. Right. And we actually found out that the Duggars, if you watch the TLC show, was allegedly part of that. And they had how many kids they had?
19 and counting.
19?
And counting.
Oh, is she still having kids? Is she old?
Well, I don't know if she's having any babies, but it's still 19 and counting. I think they have 20 something.
Wow, that's crazy. But anyways, yeah, guys, definitely check that out. So the whole thing with this. Oh, another sibling I wanted to cover. So there was 2 doctors. They were colleagues of Dr. Klein, and they had fertility issues, so they went to him, and he ended up using his own specimen with this woman.
Right.
And she had twin girls, and one of the girls grew up and had Dr. Klein as her fertility doctor and OBGYN.
Sick. Your own dad.
She didn't know. She didn't know. But she was like,
but when she finds out, she's disgusted by it.
Yeah, she's the one that found out by watching Dr. Phil because Jacoba had reached out to her before, but she didn't believe it, so she just ignored it. And then when she seen them all on Dr. Phil, she's like, "Oh, this is real,
right?
Like he really did." And she was like around Dr. Klein when she was a kid and stuff,
right? Because they were friends. Her family were friends.
Yeah, her family was friends with him. So her and her twin sister were like knew him. And he was her OBG. Like, he was, y'all, he was looking at this poor woman's body inside and out. Like, oh my God, and that's your dad.
And he had no type of
shame.
Like, this man, like, when he came into the first meeting, he gonna come in there with a gun to try to intimidate them.
Oh, he did that with multiple people, like the reporter, too.
Yeah, and there was a reporter woman who wanted to put his ass on blast. I can say that word. So, shoot.
Yeah, she did. She was the one that actually believed Jacoba because Jacoba had been reaching out to all these news channels and nobody wanted to pick up the story.
Right.
Until this woman did. I forgot what her name was.
Was it Lisa?
I
don't know, but I don't remember her name. But I know that
she was Channel 59.
She reached out to Klein, was like, "Hey, I'm going to do the story."
Right.
She gave him a chance.
Yeah, and he didn't want to take it.
He even bought a gun when he met her.
Yeah, he bought a gun when he met up with her.
To intimidate somebody. Nobody's scared of you.
And he had called Jacoba, too, was like, "Please don't make... They're trying to make me go on the news. This is going to ruin my marriage."
So, you
ruined your marriage.
You ruined your marriage and other people's.
And other people's lives.
Right.
Dude, but you guys, the craziest part about this was in Indiana. All of these siblings live within 25 miles of each other.
Right.
They literally could have been dating.
Right.
Some of them could have gotten married.
Exactly. It's just sick.
And they could have had kids, and that's the reason why they weren't supposed to use the specimen more than 3 times.
Exactly.
Because you could have potential brother and sister get married.
Yeah, that's like a moral
or date or have sex. Like, like what if that happened? We don't even know if that happened. Right. Like, they didn't say it. One of the siblings like it probably did happen, but we just don't know about it right now.
Right.
Because they didn't interview all 94 of them.
Right.
Not all the siblings came forward. Mm-hmm. They just were counting them.
Right.
So, like, and there's still more. And like I said at the beginning, y'all, I think he inseminated all the women that he did personally. I think he used his own.
And it's like, just think about all that
Jacket
offered to do that.
That's so
you have no life.
And you say you believe in God. Like, you're not even supposed to be doing that, dude. Like, what?
I'm weak.
Like, this man, I just have to say, he is so trifling and he got away with this. But you know what? He did get his they kind of got justice because now they're putting this man out on blast.
Right.
And definitely go and check that movie out, that documentary out on Netflix. It's called Our Father. Definitely check it out. So anyways, guys, thank you for coming and reviewing this with us. Comment down below once you watch it, guys. Let us know what you thought. What's your opinion about Dr. Klein? Was he right? Was he wrong? Like, let us know. We think he's wrong.
Hell yeah, he's wrong. Don't come out here talking about he was right, you sicko.
Hey, everybody has to right to their opinion.
Fine, but if y'all say he's wrong, I'm gonna be side out of y'all.
Because even the woman that had the twin daughters, she was like, "I'm mad, but I'm not mad because I got my daughters."
That's true, but still, you can still be mad.
But I would be pissed. Like, I didn't give you the permission to put yo.
And let's keep it 100. A part of it why he's not behind bars because
he's rich.
He's rich and he's white. Now,
exactly.
if this was Jermaine,
right?
Dr. Jermaine, he would be behind bars.
Like,
and they can't give me no excuse about how they don't want to throw him in jail because it's too old. Because they surely threw Bill Cosby in that jail.
Exactly.
Seriously.
Oh, and another thing, guys, he had all these health issues.
Right.
So he wouldn't have been able to be a donor anyways, legally, because he gave all these people autoimmune disease.
Yeah. And they was all having issues.
They all have issues. All the siblings have some kind of health issue because of this man. So he wouldn't have even been able to be used as a specimen. And he knew that. So that made him even more sick, y'all. So definitely go and check that out. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to our channel, Double Dose of K's, and #DDOK. And make sure you check out Ken the Storyteller. She has some new stories coming out soon. So definitely go and check her out. And check out our Instagrams. Ken the Storyteller.
Dang!
_ DDOK and a Double Dose of K's.
Good, girl. No, you already said it. Check out Ken the Storyteller, like, subscribe, and send your friends to my channel.
Definitely, guys. Thank you, guys. We love you guys. K family. Thank you for coming back. Send your friends.
And thank you for everybody in the chat, and thank you for the super chat.
Yes, thank you for the super chat, guys. We love you guys. Bye, guys.
Bye. Bye.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Cheers.
You gotta remind me. I've been forgetting about that. Cheers, guys. Bye, guys.
Now get my glasses.